All right, come up close because I want to show you this Purify hydrogenated bottle. It's very hard to say, hydrogenator bottle, hydrogenator bottle. It's kind of a tongue twister, but I want to show you included in each package, you have different colors. So we have onyx, we have a champagne color, we have like kind of like a stainless steel color. So depending on which color that you want, you're going to get very similar. It's just going to be a difference in the color of the bottle. So this is what you're going to get inside here. You're going to get a manual, which actually will link you to a setup video, which I'll show you now. Now this is going to be your nasal attachment, which I will show you how to use very, very soon. You'll get your USB-C charging cable. It's very nice to have USB-C. That's good. We don't want to go back to the older style of charging cable. Now your bottle is going to ship like this. This is actually going to hold water inside of it. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but we're going to need to save this cap and remove it. So to set this up, we're going to take this out, and this is going to be filled with water, and that's to help keep the membrane wet. You want to keep that membrane wet all times. That's going to help you preserve the life of the filter inside of it, or the membrane rather. And yeah, so this is going to be something that we're going to need to wash the cap and this at the same time. So we're going to go ahead and get that done, and I'll be right back when it's all washed off. Okay, we just got everything washed up. Now what we have to do is screw on the base here. That's going to make a watertight seal, and then this is going to be our cap. So you want to fill this up with filtered water, and then we're going to run it through some test cycles. All right, this thing is really cool now that it's on. So we're on the first setting here for 5 minutes, and this is going to be adding the hydrogen into the water. And you can have two different options. You can either do 5 minutes or 10 minutes. The first 2 cycles that you do of this, you're going to need to dump the water out, and then you'll be good to go. You know, this one does not hold a ton of water, but you really don't need a lot because you're able to get a lot of that hydrogen into the water very, very quickly. In my experience, it has given me personally a boost. I've been using these for a little while now. And if you want more, they actually do make a pitcher, but it looks absolutely awesome when you have it. So the charge actually lasts quite a while too. You very rarely even have to recharge this device. So once you get through this, you can either have, it's going to be like 1,600 or around 3,000 that is going to get inside of this. And then you just drink the water as quickly as you can to try to get the maximum effect out of the hydrogen that's going into the water now. So it's a very, very cool device. If you've been interested in trying it, this is a great entry-level way to get into it, because you don't have to get the whole pitcher, or you don't have to have like a permanent system installed under your sink. This is travel size, so you can take this to go, and it looks really cool too. People are gonna be like, what is that? And then you can start talking about the benefits of hydrogen and that kind of stuff going into your water. So if this is something that you've been interested in, I would highly recommend checking or taking a look at it at least. So we'll let this go through a cycle, and then I'll tell you, it doesn't really taste any different, especially because you're putting in whatever filtered water that you already have. Some of the other larger ones will have a filter built in, but this one is just going to add the hydrogen for you. So you're expected to provide your own filtered or bottled water. All right, now that it's all done, we went through 2 cycles of adding hydrogen and then dumping the hydrogen. I'll just give it a taste test here and just let you know it just finished up, so it should have the most hydrogen inside of it. And anyways, it seals it. So just to give you kind of a reference on how, it's about a glass of water. And all you do is just drink it. And there are so many different studies and things that you can look up on the benefits of hydrogenated water. But the other thing that you can do, I'll show you here if I don't make a mess, is we have the nasal attachment here. So we're going to put this in, and this is going to go over our nose. So this is another way that you can breathe hydrogen. So all we have to do is we're going to plug this onto here. I think we have a little bit of water in it already. That should be fine. So although this is available, the primary method of getting the hydrogen is going to be through water. But if you wanted to try out this method, it's actually not uncomfortable to me, although it may look a little silly. Basically, this tube is going to attach to here, and then all of that hydrogen is going to be going through the hose, and you breathe it. I really don't feel a whole lot while breathing it, but yeah, it's definitely another option. So if this is something that you have been interested in, you can also see here the total PB. That's another part. So it'll switch between the total PPB and the estimated time. If it's something that you're interested in, there's a bunch of different colors of these. So depending on what you like, you can pick your color and try it out for yourself.